Okay, so we can use AI tools to generate money. Everybody knows that by now, but Blue Willow is way better than, for example, Midjourney. And this is the number one reason. It's free. It will always be free. And it works the same as Midjourney. There's no big difference. I'm going to show you. So this is, for example, how Blue Willow looks like. Okay, so you see the prompts, the pictures, like these rookie channels, but let me just switch over to Midjourney. So no big difference, right? Except that this is called newbies. There it is rookies, but the same thing happens in there. You make these prompts, you just put the instructions inside, and you get this art. So let me just get over to Blue Willow, and I'm going to show you that, for example, the prompt is the same. So I'm just going to put like this, imagine, and then of course you write these prompts. Now, of course, as with Midjourney, you have to be specific. You have to be detailed with these prompts. The more specific you are, the better the end result is going to be. But of course, I'm going to show you a few ways to do this. You can, of course, go and you can just learn yourself, but I have one more opportunity for you today, which you can take advantage of. So if you feel interested, if you want to see this, if you want to see how we can make money with print-on-demand products using this AI art, stay put because we're going to cover all. So first of all, if you want to make these prompts yourself, if you feel creative, if you just want to do it yourself manually, well, you can study a bit, okay? All you got to do is to go and see what other people are doing, go and research a bit, go on a wild research, and if you feel creative, if you have passion for this, you're going to have a good time. And of course, you're going to get the best results, okay? So the harder you work on this, the more experience you're going to get into writing these prompts. And later, you're going to write like pro prompts, okay? So that's for you. One more thing that I wanted to share with you is this website, which is called lexica.art. And this website collects all of these image generating like Stable Diffusion, Midjourney as well, Blue Willow. So all that was ever created is on this website. But it's not just there to look at it. One thing that you can get from this website is even better. Just take a look at this. If I click on this one, I even get the prompt that this person was using in order to get this. So you can just go and see what people are doing. Okay, so you can just scout those competitors of yours and you can see what they entered in order to get something. So if you like certain style, you can see what other people have done, and you can just try to replicate that. And of course, you will grow, okay? Just as you see something, you will just grow step by step, and your prompts are going to be way better. Okay, before I now go and show you how you can automate this process, I want to show you a website which is actually going to get us paid. Print on demand, you know what it is. You just order something, and then people pay for it, but they just take a cut, okay? So you don't have to invest money in this. You just make the design, and for example, Printful.com is going to print the item out, okay, whether it is t-shirt, backpack, whatever, and they will ship the product as well. So you don't actually have to see the product with your own eyes at all. You know, you can just make the design, someone orders that product, they make everything, they ship it, you just get your profit. Printful is one of those. There is, of course, a lot of these other ones. For example, Redbubble, for example, Teespring, Printify, you know, there's a lot of these, but they all function in the same way. You just make the designs. Now, what I like about Printful is that they give you a summary on how much money you could earn. So, for example, for t-shirt, you can see that you got to pay for fulfillment 6.25 euros. That's nearly the same as dollars. Let's not get into the math, but you can sell it for 19, for example. But of course, you can change the price, whatever you want. But the main thing with this one is that you don't have to pay anything at all because this fulfillment is going to be taken away from what customer ordered. Okay, so customer is going to pay to Printful $22, for example. They will just take 6.25 and the rest goes to you. Okay, so no investment needed for this one. Now, t-shirts aren't the only product. You have mugs, you have hoodies, you have posters, baseball caps, iPhone cases. There's a lot of things that you can do. You can just go and see what works with your art. Okay, so if you have a specific style in mind, maybe it's not going to work on t-shirts, you know. But just go and check it out. You can always just make yourself an account and you can just test that out. Okay, so they will just give you the editor, which you can find on their website, and you will see if it's good or not. So what are you going to do? Just sign up, open your store in there, you can use whatever, and then just start making those designs. But I've told you that I've got a shortcut for just like making these pictures with an AI tool, another AI tool. Just take a look at this. This is Bing Chat. Okay, it's the same thing as ChatGPT, but way better. The reason why I think it's better, well, it is connected to the internet. Okay, ChatGPT can't go online and do the research. Okay, that's a big problem because you have the information up until 2021, if I'm not mistaken, and after that, you don't have nothing, you know? That's really bad because you can't get actual information. It can't go on research, for example. Just take a look at what Bing can do. So, I've ordered it to look up how to use Blue Willow. Go and look how to write these prompts that it uses. So, what it did, it went on the research, okay? So, it went online to see what is Blue Willow, how can it use it, and what are the rules. And it went on that research and it told me what is the case there. So here's how you use prompts, and of course it gives you the references. So references is a good thing. You can double check where it went. Okay, so you can actually see where it went to get that info. And then, for example, you can just go and type like this: use what you learned and make me a prompt for an image of a cat drinking soda, for example. And of course, it gives you the prompt. Now it knows what needs to be done in order to get that picture. But of course, this is not as specific as it can be, okay? Because I've told you, the more specific you are, the better the end product is going to be. And of course, AI is never going to be like creative and imaginative as we are, as humans can do it. So my suggestion is that if you want to do this, if you want to dabble with AI art in any way, if you want to make money with it, if you just want to make it for yourself, just go and learn those prompts, okay? Just test it out. Just see what other people are doing, and you will get better at it, okay? With time, you will just get better and better. So it's not a big deal. I mean, you just sit at your computer and you just test inputs. Now, I've got to tell you that print on demand isn't the only way in which you can monetize these. This is like Fiverr. There are a lot of Midjourney artists, for example, but you can sell with Blue Willow, and they just charge huge amounts of money for this. Just take a look at this. Quick custom AI art, $30 for a piece. I mean, you just enter the prompt, you speak to a client, you ask him questions, and you get $30 for it. I mean, it's a wonderful world. Then, of course, you can just go over to Etsy to see what people are doing there. And it is really, really awkward. I mean, just take a look at this. People will send the photo of their pet, for example. And of course, you can just make an AI art depending on that. Just take a look at these prices, 24, 26, 23. But of course, nothing stops there even. Just take a look at this. There are even human photos. Okay, so just take a look at the price of this. There is a lot of possibilities, you know. When AI came, a lot of possibilities came to be. And it's not like hard to just get the picture from a client. You just put that into Blue Willow and you just get the result out. For example, I'm just going to show you with Pexel's photo. I can just take this photo, I'm going to copy it. And then, of course, into this prompt, you will firstly paste the picture that, for example, your customer sent you, and then you just add more specific details, okay? So, for example, it can be like, I don't know, from Disney, Pixar movie, whatever you want to do, just type it like that and you will get the result, okay? So, it's a really, really cool thing to do, and best of all, it is free. You don't have to pay for it. Midjourney, you have to pay for it. This one is free, and it will always be, okay? So, you just have to learn how to use these prompts. Or if you want to go with the shortcut, here's how my picture just looks. You can see really, really easy. Someone would pay like $30, $40 for it. It's not that hard, but as I've told you, if you want to go with the shortcut, you can just go with another AI tool, but the results aren't going to be as good as you could do it yourself. Okay, so if you think this is for you, if you have some passion for it, just go for it, okay? You don't lose nothing if you just try. Just go and try it out. Good luck, and I'll catch you.